devotion, bhakti, that's what your realization is, rather than books, right?
No, after reading these books, no. While I was doing this, I had some realization. But after going through the books, I find this. In all these books, religious books, this has been stated. That you should not, this kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, aham, these things should not be there in anybody. A man should be disciplined, perfect.
Right.
Okay? So this has been stated in all religious books, and more particularly in Srimad Bhagavatam.
But your realization came from chanting, right?
No. I did not chant at all. I went for Jnana Yoga.
Or you went for Gnana Yoga?
Yes.
I thought you did chanting.
I went for knowledge. And through knowledge, I had some realization.
I thought you did.
I told you, there are three things. Bhakti, Karma, Jnana. Whichever you do, you will reach the other two. If you go by the Jnana Yoga, you will reach karma, good karma yoga and good bhakti yoga. If you go by the bhakti yoga, you will reach good karma yoga and good jnana yoga. You will have all knowledge. If you become a good bhakta, very good bhakta, you will have all knowledge. You will know about everything. Because your soul will express itself.
But you saying Kali Yuga, bhakti is the way.
Bhakti is the way, it is the easiest way. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, this is the time you go for Bhakti Yoga. Why? Tell me. No.
Surrender.
Huh?
Surrender.
No, why in Kali Yuga? He said that this is the ideal time to go for Bhakti Yoga. This is the time you should go for it. Can anybody tell me why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that this is the time you use your life, you devote your life to God, to Lord Krishna, because this is the time, this is the perfect time. No, let me correct you.
Because of Kali Yuga, this is the
No.
way in Kali Yuga, Bhakti Yoga is the way.
No. This is not the thing, Let me tell you. There are 4 cycles of yugas, Satta Yuga, then Treta Yuga, then Dapar Yuga, then Kali Yuga. Satta, Treta, Dapar, Kali. Okay? Now, somebody does good work in Satta Yuga, he will take part. In Satta Yuga, then when Satta Yuga ends, then where he will take part? In which Yuga he will take part? Treta Yuga. So he basically, this is a demotion for him, isn't it? Are you understanding? This is a demotion for him. Now, if he takes part in Treta Yuga, then after the Treta Yuga cycle is over, where he will take part? Dapar Yuga. That means Krishna's time. After Dapar Yuga, if the Dapar Yuga cycle ends, then where he will take part? That means the worst. He is demoting. He is getting demoted, isn't it? There is a demotion. But in Kali Yuga, if you are devoted, then in which Yuga you will take part? In which Yuga? Satta Yuga. So, if you are devoted now, if you devote itself to Lord Krishna, then you have a chance to go straight to Satta Yuga to take part. And that is the best Yuga. Provided. Otherwise, as Prabhupada said, if you do not do good karma, then somebody may become, he said, what he said? Stewed one also. You may take part in Satta Yuga, you may take part in another form, as an animal. But good people in Kali Yuga, the people who are doing good karma, good bhakti, they will take part. Next part is the straight promotion to Satta Yuga. And if you take your part in Satta Yuga, then there is always a chance to reach Lord Krishna very soon. So that's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, this is the time, use your life, this is a important life for you. And in this life you can achieve that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I was discussing with some devotees. I mean, they were telling me that if you are a good devotee, then you can reach Lord Krishna straight away. Straight away you can go to Lord Krishna's lotus feet. But for me, I can tell you, I mean, what I have realized. There are stairs, like this is Bhulok, there is a Bhuvalok, then Shorlok, then Tapa, Jana, Maha, Shanta. Okay? Why there are so many stairs? So if you do good karma, you have to go by the stairs only. I mean, if you are a good devotee, it doesn't mean that in Kali Yuga you will straight away go to Lord Krishna. There are stairs, you cannot jump to the second floor, It's not possible, I do not believe in that. You cannot jump to the second or third floor. You have to go by the stairs. So you do good karma, you go to Satyayuga. In Satyayuga you do good karma, then you go to Bhuvalok, then Shorlok, then Tapajana, Maha, then Satyalok. Stay there with Brahma. And with Brahma you go to Lord Krishna. That's the way. There cannot be any shortcut way. But see, people the super souls, the great souls like Srila Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they perhaps go, there are double, triple promotions, there are many promotions for them, or rather they are incarnations, so they may go. They are different people, but for us, all of us cannot expect to go straight to Lord Vishnu just by chance. There are stairs, you have to cross, you have to go stairs after stairs. Okay, and those are good stairs. Those are good stairs. Yeah, they will go by it. For them the elevators are there. For them the roths are there. Roth, you understand? Roth? The Pushpak Rath, they will go by the Pushpak Rath. The roth sent by God, they will go by that. They are God sent people, so they will go by that. But for all of us, we'll go by stairs, but that is not bad, That is also very, very good. Don't be so greedy. Don't be so hungry. Go by stairs, and that's very good, I'm telling you. And it will take hardly a million years, to reach the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. You can go. Hardly 1 million years. The cosmos stays here for 311 trillion years. And in 1 million years you will be going there. That's not bad, That's a nimesh for Lord Krishna. Nimesh, you understand nimesh? There is fraction of a second. Nimesh you will go. Where is the problem? You want to go now. You want to go now. You want to meet him now. Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Any questions, Prabhu? No? You are confining yourself to a particular thing. I am avoiding the entire thing. I am trying to see that science, coincides with the religious books, I want to see a confluence of science and religion, okay? See, in the last page of the book, what I said about religion. I said religion is science that reveals the laws of the Supreme Soul in respect of matter and soul. Religion is basically a science that teaches you the laws of the laws of matter and soul. For every matter, there is a law. For every soul, there is a law. Okay? So, religion is basically science. I am trying to have a confluence of science and religion. You are trying to confine in myself to a particular community or something. I have enormous respect for Srila Prabhupada. In the beginning I have said, he is the greatest teacher of modern times. I was mesmerized when I heard some of his talks. He speaks in straight languages. He uses very short sentences. That strikes my head, straight away. And he is the greatest visionary of all times, I am telling you. He is the greatest visionary. His talks mesmerized me, basically. So I have enormous respect for him. So basically, no, I did my findings, I worked on science, and after that, doing that, while I was doing that, I had some realizations. And then, as I said, before that, I met Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami. He is a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He is a scientist. He is a PhD from Chicago University. So we had talks between us. He said something, he gave me this much of books as gifts to me. So I went through those books, I read those books, I felt something, I realized something. Then I went through all the religious books of all religions. As I said, not only the Sanatana Dharma religious books, but also the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, all of the books. Even the pagan religion I went through. And I found that, the essence of every religion is this, that you will have to have great devotion to Lord Krishna. There is no other way. No other way. You will have to surrender unto Him. There is no other way. If you have super ego within you, you will never achieve. If somebody is scared of chanting, if somebody is ashamed of chanting, he will never reach God. He will never reach. Say loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.